Young boy never broke again. We got Diesel / Over. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It. Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? And welcome to the show. Guys, I was just sitting out here just, doing my thing, working on some other content. And then I see this YouTube notification come on. And man, young boy never broke again. The man, the myth, the legend is goddamn back. And guys, I'm not gonna lie. This 2025 run of NBA YoungBoy has been fucking fire already. These singles have been really hitting. I really hope there's going to be an album that comes out. And if there is an album that comes out, guys, we will be, the first ones to be on that coverage. I mean, we'll be doing NBA YoungBoy all week, all weekend, alright? We'll be going crazy if that ever happens. But guys, we got NBA YoungBoy, or YoungBoy Never Broke Again, Diesel, and this is another song called / Over. Guys, I'm really liking these two songs in one. I realize that some people might say, a two song in one doesn't feel like a switch up or doesn't feel like this. Well, I'm going to tell y'all this. If a switch up happens or a switch up doesn't happen, it doesn't really matter because guess what? YoungBoy can really rap. He can really do all these different flow switches. He can do all these different vocal switches, etc., etc. So honestly, complaining that this is like a two songs in one, so it's not the same, or it's dragging out, making this like a 5-minute thing. Guys, I mean, who the fuck is else doing 5+ minute songs? I mean, Drake? Where the fuck Drake's been? Let's just be real. So, guys, I'm really glad that this is back. Let's just get into it. I got a lot to say, starting off with the beat. I really enjoy this beat. I really like how Diesel starts out with this, more kind of tropical, kind of, the 808s are really booming, kind of reminding me of a lot of, early kind of 90s kind of rap songs, as the samples they used to use. This is kind of giving that same vibe, kind of using some older sounds, kind of using some older kind of, sounds to really bring out the trap beat. I'll be real, guys, the piano trap beat, the whatever trap beat, the trap beats back in, before, guys, those were okay, but this is what I'm talking about. This is how you bring a modern look of a song. This is how you bring a modern sound, alright? This is how you actually take the trap beat and modernize it. This is how you take these older, more, boom bappy type sounds and actually turn it into a fresh sounding trap beat. I mean, this is how you do it right here. The drums are hitting so goddamn hard, your fucking speakers are gonna blow out. You're gonna fucking lose it when you start listening to this song because it hits so goddamn hard. That bass is just absolutely insane. The 808s, this is what I'm talking about. I need my 808s to break my fucking speakers, and the 808s can really do it on this song. Alright, you got these hard-hitting 808s. You got these hard-hitting trap drums, but you also have these melodies that are coming in, these great sounds in the background to really help this out and to kind of give it a summer type vibe here. And this is what it's giving that goddamn summer trap beat vibe. So that's a really cool thing in my goddamn opinion. Now, let's move on now because, we're not going to move on. Let's get over to the the overproduction. How does the overproduction sound? The overproduction is kind of taking what we got from Diesel and kind of chilling it out. But I really like the melody on here. Kind of reminds me of some like R&B type songs with the like how strong the melody is on this. But it kind of slows down. It's a really slower melody. The tempo's a lot lower in the drums. But the drums are still hitting goddamn hard. The beat's still goddamn there, so I really do enjoy that. My only thing about Over is that I wish there was maybe some beat switches on Over, but I really like how Over's sounding. The production on Over just absolutely hits. That piano actually sounds really good. That melody sounds really good. Everything comes together with Over, so I really do goddamn enjoy that, and I'm really glad, guys. I can't believe in 2025 I'm saying this, but, this is what I'm saying. This is how you bring rap back. This is how you bring YoungBoy Never Broke Again. This man's doing it right here. I mean, look, once the Clips album, once that comes out, we'll talk about the Clips, doing a more traditional rap sound. But this is kind of taking that traditional rap sound and evolving it, taking it to another step. And I really like how, how hard these beats are and how hard these beats sound. And YoungBoy Never Broke Again doesn't disappoint. Starting off with the first verse. Holy goddamn shit. The flows that YoungBoy's hitting on here just absolutely hit. The different flow switches, to be able to switch your vocals and also to switch your flow. A lot of the times I listen to rap songs these days, guys, like a Lil Baby song or some fucking shit for some random ass rapper that's got some stupid ass name. And I listen to that rap song, or I listen to this rap song, and I hear, you know, some vocal switch-ups, but I hear the same flow. And this is what I'm saying. You know, you got the same flow, you got the same fucking flow the whole entire time. That gets boring as hell to listen to. So having a flow switch, having vocal switches, having all that baked into one verse alone shows the effort that YoungBoy is putting into his music. Actually showing the effort right here, going absolutely insane. And you can say anything you want about YoungBoy Never Broke Again, but this man's putting absolutely so much effort into just one verse. These different flow switches, these different vocal switches, to be able to do a slower flow, a faster flow, to switch your vocals to go more higher pitch, etc., to add all these different elements, just keeps the song fresh, just keeps the song really fresh to listen to, and you just want to keep listening to the song just over and over and over again. So you definitely have that on here. I really do also enjoy the hook. The hook is a really nice hook. You know, the flow of the hook is absolutely hitting. And then that second verse comes in and he completely switches his vocals and just starts rapping his goddamn ass off just over and over and over again, just providing such quality right there. I really like too at the end of Diesel, he just starts fucking going off. I mean, this man just starts fucking rapping and goddamn rapping. I mean, holy shit. The flows this man's pulling off, the faster flow is actually hitting really goddamn hard. So I'm going to say this. All of what Diesel has fucking hits. You know, that beat absolutely goddamn hits. Those flows absolutely do hit. And then you get the next song. It just comes on. And you have a more, you know, you have a more slower tempo, darker type sounding trap beat. But you have YoungBoy going absolutely insane on this trap beat too, providing some nice flows, providing some more rapping, some more flow switches, actually getting back to that, you know, as you know, YoungBoy Never Broke Again kind of reminds you of a blues type singer. The singing might not be good, but the singing is what you can feel. You can feel the soul, you can feel the energy off that singing. So we're kind of getting taken back to those days of YoungBoy too, which I really do like. Sometimes the singing hits, other times the singing doesn't hit with his rap songs, but I think this is one of those examples where, you know, the singing actually does really work on this track, actually does bring a lot of great value here, and I'm really impressed with how Over just, you know, kind of balances these two things. You know, the singing is, you know, barely on this track, but, you know, you get the forefront of all the goddamn rapping. And all the rapping here just sounds absolutely great, sounds absolutely good, and I was just like, God damn. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. And this is what I mean when, you know, hip-hop is absolutely back. You know, when you have songs like this, when you got a song like Clips that's kind of bringing that older sound, but you got a song like YoungBoy Never Broke Again that's taking, you know, the flashy trap music and actually making some good ass flashy trap music. I really do like that, guys, and I'm glad that we get that. Sorry, guys, I'm getting attacked by goddamn bugs. They don't want me to talk about YoungBoy Never Broke Again, but I don't give a damn. So I really do enjoy that we get all these elements in there, and I'm glad that this shows that YoungBoy is back in his prime. I mean, this is like, I remember a long time ago in the 2020 days, and I remember covering YoungBoy Never Broke Again, and I remember, you know, him dropping, you know, a 20-track album, and all those tracks would be really basic, and then there would be these moments where it's like 4 or 5 tracks off the album where YoungBoy is just going absolutely off, showing that he can rap his ass off, that he's got the ability to do all these things, and I looked at that and I said, I need more of this YoungBoy. And flash forward to 2025, him getting out now, we're getting that YoungBoy. We're getting that YoungBoy that just goes absolutely off on every track. That's going to actually put the soul into every single track that he's putting in. So I really do enjoy the fact that we're getting that again. And I can't wait for any future singles or an album that could be coming out later. Guys, overall, this song goes absolutely fucking hard. I'm going to have to easily give this track a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow. Turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.